Right, so wouldn't be surprised if we're going out live now again. Another painful one there, but definitely sort of one that will get us fired up, you know. Let's see, we get another tweet out, let everyone know. Still looking for suggestions on new things to write at the start of the tweet within the right amount of characters, so feel free to suggest anything, even in the comments after after the live streams. If you got any comments about what we can write here, let's put something original. Let's see, what can we say about so actually that might be too many characters. Let's see. Let's do that. Bit aggressive, but feel a bit fired up now after that last one. I mean, we got 2 losses on the board now, so I do want to get some wins going now at last, because I don't know quite why I've sort of ended. Well, I mean, I do know, don't I? Because I didn't sort of go with that captain and bold enough. So excuse me about that. Yeah, bummer, Brian, on that one. What's going on here? Let's reload this. See what's happening. I'm gonna lose the chat, but just want to double check we're going out live here. Okay, hi again, everyone. So we're looking for an opponent here. Yeah, I thought I was going to have a longer break, but I mean, that one's just sort of fired me up, you know, so I'm just going to go straight back in again. I mean, I'm reasonably on form, I think, but just I think my cautiousness can get the better of me sometimes, you know, like that instance there. I knew I had that captain, knew I needed to lotto with it, started to lotto with it, and didn't continue. I mean, if I'd have got that Louis out, then I could have, and also there was one in the corner that was a Louis or something that came down later. So I really needed to do that, and I probably needed to do it earlier as well. I was all the way through in sort of control. I got a colonel up on him. I needed to lotto or get my colonel up. Oh well, Silver Sergeant, 19 wins on the chop with no losses. That seems a bit suspicious to me. Well, I wonder if I'm going to be the one to deal the first loss to this character. That looks a bit suspicious. 19 on the chop without a loss. What do you think about that, guys? Eh? Let's see. I'm certainly fired up for this one now. I'm not going to be defeated by that last game. I mean, that's my own worst. I'm my own worst enemy there. I mean, I was in the commanding position, I think, in that game. I mean, I don't know. I'll have to try and watch the start of that one again, I think, and see where I went wrong after I got the advantages. I mean, he was sort of fiddling around, so I could, you know, he didn't have a clear idea what he was going to do, I don't think. Okay, so we've got a Louis there. So I mean, I wonder what we got coming there. Well, I mean, yeah, let's sort of just carry on with what my normal ideas are, and then go from there. I mean, the fact that this character's got sort of 19 wins on the trot, I'd like to get 19 wins on the trot. So we're going to see what we got coming in. Captain, okay. So I wonder if he's going to come straight down in here, is he? I mean, that was the captain there, so I mean, I wouldn't have thought this is a captain coming in. But what I may do is sort of press up with this, See if it'll force it down. Okay, so yeah, I might just put this one here, get that there, get my kernel up to ready for that captain. Okay, so well, if he's going to do that, then let me see if I can sort of press him here, get an exchange going. I mean, if he's going to go for this captain here, with that 7, at least I'll be a major up on him. I'll just get this sort of position that I like here in place. Okay, so yeah, so alright, well, based on that, let's see if you've got another major there. No, alright, so let's bring my Louis up here, and start to sort of do this here with this general position up here, try and get him ready. Okay, so he's coming in with Louis, so we're now up a Louis, he's up a sergeant, so just got to be a bit cautious about that. Maybe just get a tester on here. Alright, so he's got a scout there. I'll get this over. He may flush out a scout on it. And let's start to bring out these, get some mobility. Maybe just bring the general up now. Okay, so that's fine. So alright, so now what's the position here? So we are up a Louis, so we've got rid of the captain that side, but it looks as though I've sort of got a bit of a trap there going on with my captain, unfortunately, because I mean, if I move up, now that that's a captain, I believe. Can't remember if I've sort of managed to get that or not, but anyway, hi everyone. Oh, 3 of you now. He's on the line, live for our viewing pleasure. That's right, that's right. So hopefully I can do something. I mean, he's coming in for that Louis, no doubt. So let's see. I mean, I might start making use of this minor up here. Oh, yeah, I mean, he wasn't bombed. I doubt he's bombed in, so I might just use my Louis advantage down that flank and start to sort of press down there with the Louis. Just chip away. Might get some scouts and stuff. So he's now coming in for that captain. Let's press down here and see. Okay, so we've got that sergeant. Okay, so now he's now coming in with his major, so that's fine. We've got that covered. Now what I want to do is, okay, so he's now, yeah, I've got to be careful that he's going to look to sort of pin down there. So alright, well, I'll just sort of bring this miner back for the time being. Again, I need to be, you know, I feel bad saying it now, but I've got to be cautious. But my caution can be the death of me in a funny roundabout way. So alright, well, I'll just have to sort of keep him off there for the time being. I mean, he's got a colonel on, that's interesting down there. And he now knows this isn't sort of anything of severe threat to him. I mean, we can get a fix on that, that's alright. So, alright, well, what's the scout situation? Oh, he's up on me on scouts, so I've got to be careful about that. So, alright, well, what I may do is just sort of start to bring this Louis up. I've got to be cautious about what's going on here. And if he comes down, he's obviously going to look to sort of pin. I mean, I might just sort of, yeah, just start to sort of bring this round. Just sort of start to fake him down here, maybe that I've got my sort of general, you know, tucked in down there. And I might just sort of mobilise my general a little bit. Get my mine around this side. See what happens here. I mean, if that's the marshal, then I'm going to have to sort of bite the bullet. I mean, I would be surprised if it is. Okay. Oh, I see. So yeah, I mean, he's doing it that way, isn't he? So, all right. Well, I'll sort of tuck in here. He's probably going to test on that. Yeah. So that's all right. So I'll just sort of tuck there. He's going to probably come in for this, and that will be the major advantage back on him. But he's now, yeah, I mean, he's sort of, he's one of these characters that's probably coming in, sort of doing the identifying your colonel, your marshal, and your general with his colonels. But I mean, it's a risky game. I don't know quite how to do that. To do it effectively anyway. I know it's something that Unladen Swallow likes to do, you know. So alright, well, I mean, now he knows where my general is. I've got to be cautious about that. So alright, well, I mean, that's a major there that we know about. And that's now coming over there, so I wonder what that's going to be. He's still got scouts in play, so let's see. I mean, if he's going to come charging down, alright, so that's a Louis. So alright, well, let me just tuck my general in and start to sort of do stuff down here, maybe with this. Yeah, I've got the colonel advantage now, so technically I could sort of come in with colonels. I might just sort of play it a bit easy though, because I want to sort of suss out what type of player he is. Alright, well, what I want to do is get a fix on this piece here now. Let's see what we got in here. So we've got a scout there. Alright, well, he's now coming down there like that. So let me move my Louis along. We've got the Louis advantage. Ah, wow. So, well, he's now looking at getting the colonel back on me. So I'm gonna have to sort of mobilise a little bit here. That's a shame. I should have somehow got to see that a little bit earlier, really. And now he's looking to sort of come down there. So I'm gonna need to fake with which one's my marshal here. I mean, I guess, like, you know, I gotta somehow convince him that my marshal's this one, I guess. And he knows that's a colonel there. So So I mean, realistically, it's got to be the marshal down there. He's probably got to take that captain now, yeah. So, right, well, the first thing I need to do is sort of get to try and force him down, I guess, you know. Convince him. And yeah, I guess I've got to try and sort of get my spy up here now in case that this is the marshal. Try and convince him to go down here, I suppose. But he's probably going to just back off there. I mean, I am up a colonel on him, but he's up 2 captains. So let's see here. I mean, he's going to come down again. No, okay, so I wonder if I can sort of force him the wrong way. I mean, he's saying that that's the marshal there, but I've got no guarantee about it, have I? You know, so it's a bit of a tricky one already here, and they certainly seem to know what they're doing anyway. I mean, that miner now is not realistically going to do me great deals. I mean, I've got, the only thing I can do is sort of bluff here, you know, that I've got it covered there. And I mean, what I potentially can do, I guess, now is to sort of pin that colonel, that general at least, down that way. As a sort of final saving grace there. I mean, I need to sort of get a fix on what that is. So what I may do is just get this scout up to check that. Well, I mean, do I take the risk here? I've got to really, haven't I? I've got to go for it here, and I hope I haven't been bluffed. Oh no! Oh dear, oh dear. Well, that is a shame. So, well, and I've got to do an exchange here now. That's his other colonel. Yeah, I mean, that was a shame there. So he's looking to sort of come in again there, I guess. I've got to get something over there to protect. We've got his general there. So, I mean, I've got to go up with a major, really. It's a shame here now because it looks as though, you know, he could just sort of come in with his marshal now down there. So let's see. I mean, he might come in with a miner, you know. So I'm going to start to have to mobilise things down here in case he starts lottoing, you know. But yeah, this is not ideal. I'm going to try and get a fix on that if he comes across again. That's a shame. Should have really, yeah, I mean, I guess I could have sort of just tucked my spy back a bit, I guess, you know. So I've got to find out where his marshal is now, you know. I've got to see if it, I mean, if this is what he's trying to do, is to sort of protect here, then then at least, you know, I can try and somehow defend it, you know. Let's see if this is the marshal now. Okay, so it's not the marshal, so let me sort of drag back again then and try to protect. But this is not turning out great whatsoever. Let's see, I mean, if that's a miner just coming straight in, I've got to mobilise here now. I mean, yeah, I mean, what I should have done is moved up that way, really. That's a shame. Now I've ended up with my major sort of pin for no reason. So I've got to hope he sort of goes, well, that was a mistake. Well, I guess all I can do is sort of hope here now that I can sort of get that out. If he goes for the one on the right, you know, if he goes for the sergeant, and then I might be able to, yeah, well, that's handy. So I might be able to sort of get him a little bit. Might be able to sort of get it out of there without him attacking it. Let's see. I've now ended up with that major sort of pin down there. I'm going to have to sort of make breaks for it here. I've got it totally demolished here for no reason, really. I'm going to have to sort of go. We don't even know where the marshal is at this point. I'm going to have to just try and sort of go for it and hope for the best here, really, because I guess that could be the marshal down there. Well, what I can do, I mean, I guess I can go in for that. Down there, if that's a miner. But this is not great either. I mean, I don't know how I've managed to get myself in this position. He's up 2 captains. He's up a sergeant. Well, I mean, I guess I've got to sit pretty on that one for the time being. What's he going to do? He's going to go right or down. Okay, well, he's letting that out there then. So that's handy. Well, I'm going to have to sort of take that exchange there. Okay, so that's just a major. So that's his last major. Let me see here, what's the best? I mean, if that's a minor down there, what's the best bet for me here? If we go up for the major, but then it's the potential of the general coming in on that and sort of just swooping in, you know. Well, we do know that that one was the major over there, so I can sort of come in this way now, just stop that major coming in. That's just a minor, that's alright. But yeah, I mean, I'm down a hell of a lot of pieces now. But we do know that that is the major there. That one over there is just going to be a minor, I would imagine. So I'm going to try and sort of close in on that. This is likely to be another minor. So I'm just going to sort of stop that. And it could be a captain, I guess. But let's get this one out. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's fine. But I don't like that, when, especially when he's got scouts in play here. So, and the problem is, you see, once this happens, then obviously they think to themselves, well, why hasn't he attacked with something there, you know? So, right, okay, well, I've got to get this minor out, because this is going to come into play now, that the 2 square rule on it. That was the major. So, I just want to stop that happening, but I'm probably going to need to make a break for things now, because you know, he's now sort of whittled me down a little bit here. So let's see, we know that that's the major over there, so I mean, if this is the marshal, then I'm going to have to take that one on the chin if that's the marshal, because I doubt very much he's going to sort of go down there anyway. That's a spy, alright, so that's fine. I mean, I doubt very much, yeah, I mean, alright, there's a potential for this scout to come in, you know. But now what I've got to do is try and sort of bluff him that that isn't the flag down there. I mean, I guess I've got to make use of this here. That could be the marshal there, and that centre piece there. Oh. Alright, well, that's another scout. So, alright, well, what we're looking at down here then is, yeah, I mean, it was lucky really that I got my, I got my sort of, got his spy back again, you know, because, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to sort of make a break for it, you know. I mean, we know he's got his major down there. Now I've got his spy. I mean, if that is the marshal, then I mean, what I may do is just gonna make a break for it in here now. Yeah, alright, well, I've got no choice. I mean, if he's going to go after that, if he's going to go after the corner piece here, then you know, what can I do? I'm just going to have to take that on the chin and hope that he, I mean, you know, is he going to risk that? I mean, I know it's sort of behind a, it's technically sort of behind a bomb there, so I mean, what I will need to do is protect against a scout coming in, obviously. But I mean, I'm just sort of going to have to go for it, you know. I guess, yeah, what I need to do is sort of go try and pin. If he comes round, try and sort of look to do it. I mean, if I go this way, is he going to go that way? That would lead me to believe, yeah, that he's now sort of protecting down there. So, alright, well, let me go in that way, see if he's going to sort of take this miner or not, you know. I mean, he may sort of move out of the way. Oh, okay, so he's looking to do an exchange. So what does that leave me with option wise? I mean, if this is a bomb, 1 2 3 4, but it's going to leave me with no option to sort of get in. I mean, he's probably got a cover down there. So let's see. I mean, if he goes that way, he's going to take. Although it does still leave me with the Colonel, I guess, to lotto with. I mean, I guess I can sort of hope to go round. Yeah, he's looking to do the exchange there. I mean, I've got to guess I can sort of hope to go round, you know, somehow. But he knows they're miners, doesn't he? So, I mean, if this is going to attack, yeah, okay. So, alright, well, now then, all I can do is I've got to work out a way to get my other miner in there. Try and get it covered. It doesn't look like necessarily going to be able to do it. Let's see what he's going to do here. I'm not convinced I can get this mine around there now. And I'm sort of hoping, you know. Let's see. I mean, he has got one scout left, so let's see. That's a shame. No, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it here necessarily. Sort of got me wiped out on pieces now. That's a shame. I mean, he may come in nipping him with a scout now, you see, anyway. Oh, actually, I should have maybe took that piece. Well, not sure if I'm going to be able to realistically do anything here. But I hope I can sort of get this miner out, you know. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to. I mean, I can't go too far up there, you see, because obviously, you know, I mean, he's basically probably going to look to outflank now. Got to try and, you know, somehow get this miner over there. I mean, there's definitely, this is the reason he's sort of managed to get 19 wins on the trot, that's for sure. Oh, well, that's handy. So, I mean, that's sort of done that. Oh, well, he's got the scout there now, hasn't he? So, yeah. Well, that one shows us why he is, you know. Yeah, that's it. When that bomb is taken away, you know, then that does scupper that plan. Yeah. Alright, well, let's go again one more quickly before another break, because I'm not convinced that that was a silver player at all, the way they sort of took me to bits there. And that was one of those characters like Unladen Swallow, sort of way he plays, just goes straight in looking for your, with his colonels, looking for your big guns, trying to whittle away as much as possible, and then bases his strategy around that. You know, it's an interesting one how they go about that. I mean, I'll have to sort of look to that again and try and work it out. But yeah, I mean, once they sort of find out your colonel, find out your general and your marshal, you know, they just tend to sort of know exactly what to do. I mean, I needed to sort of maybe oh, here we go. I needed to maybe sort of go up, press up a bit more, I guess. Oh wow, gold captain. Well, I'm due some points back on the board, so if I can get a gold captain value, you know, that'll be handy. Let's see. Definitely not been easy today. Not really. I mean, a lot of these players have been coming in, taking that bomb out, you know. So I'm gonna have to sort of realistically have a think about it, maybe. I mean, I thought I'd made breakthroughs last week when I was sort of moving those opening pieces, getting my colonel there and sort of protecting. It doesn't seem to be this week now. Alright, so we got that Louis there. Pretty standard stuff. So we can just shuffle along now. Get a miner there. Not panic too much. Try and get things in place for them, for these colonels. Actually, yeah. The way I want to do it is get this cover up here, don't I, so that I can sort of go in that way with them. So, okay, well, he's looking to sort of come down there, so let's just see what we've got going on here. So we got sort of testing kind of pieces down there. There's a sergeant there. I mean, I'm imagining that this is all low, yeah. So what I may do is, yeah, just sort of fake this captain as cover for that captain. Get him wondering what this is. So we're up to Louis now as well. So I need to actually, this is where I need to sort of start using these Louis again, you know, try and do it methodically as possible. I mean, not that it's done me much good today. So yeah, alright, so that's that. So he does know that's a captain, so if I sort of press up here with this captain, because I mean, I've got a feeling he's got all low guns. He's not a player that's coming in on the front line with big pieces. So I'm just going to sort of go slowly down here. I mean, I've got the two Louis on him, so alright, well, yeah, I mean, I don't think that to be anything big, yeah, so we get rid of that. But now he knows he's got two captains sitting pretty there, so perhaps I just play it easy a bit. I mean, now I've got a sergeant up on him as well, so what I may do is just look to sort of come down here. Okay, well, what I'll do is for this, on this occasion, I'll sort of tuck this back here and then bring the sergeant along. I mean, if he's coming in down there like that, I mean, is he going to lotto into this? I doubt it. And I mean, he knows that's a captain, so he could be coming for that, yeah. Oh, right, but I mean, he's sort of taken a bit of a risk there. But what I can sort of do, I guess, is sort of look to pin him. I mean, if you're going to come lotto in now, then, you know, what can you do? I mean, he may, hopefully he's going to come down. That I don't need to necessarily worry about. So, well, I mean, there's exchanges on there, I suppose, after this, but I'm hoping he's going to come down, you know, but I think he's going to go across the front line here. Yeah, so, well, I'm going to have to sort of take that exchange now, I guess, just to stop him a little bit. I mean, he hasn't sort of cleared me out there, he's only got that captain on me now. So, we're going to see what this is now, I guess. You know, he's going to sort of look to do that now. He knows... Oh, well, yeah, now he knows it's not covered from that side anyway. So, I can start to use this sergeant again. I've still got the 2 Louis. So, yeah, I mean, what I may do is start to force there with that sergeant, and then bring this Louis up to test on this. See if it's a bluff or not. I mean, I guess I've got to mobilise my general a bit now as well, just so that I can sort of use it as cover for anything else big. But yeah, I really want to be able to sort of make use of big advantages. I mean, yeah, he's got 3 scouts, so he's probably going to look to do scouts, yeah. So, I mean, I'm not concerned about that anyway, really. We'll start to press up here. See what we got going on. Oh, actually, I knew that was a major, didn't I, as well? Well, that's a shame. So, strangely enough, he's got sort of scouts on me, which I didn't sort of expect. And that's a shame. So, I mean, he's sort of saying that he has stuff covering that major down there. And I have still got a Louis advantage anyway. So, I mean, what I want to do is try and get some of these scouts back. Try and flush them out. I'm going to sort of have to fake. I mean, I don't know if he remembers that as a Louis. I'm going to have to sort of just take it easy. He's up a captain. He's doing a good job of sort of stopping me from doing too much. I mean, yeah, what I need to do maybe is sort of stop being focused over there now and look to sort of do this here. Come up here, and this was a Louis here, so what I want to do is sort of start to, yeah, do it this way again. Like, I mean, he has got the captains up on me, so it's a bit of a risk doing it with a captain, but I know that that's a Louis, so if I can sort of protect, you know, and sort of fake that I've got cover here, it might give me a chance. I mean, that could be another major like he had the other side, which would be a shame. Sorry, I lost you a bit in the chat on this one. Yeah, alright, so This is where I want to sort of do it this way. I'm going to sort of go for that, and alright, so yeah. I mean, now then what I'll do is I'll go again with this captain round there. Take that Louis if I can. I mean, he may just sort of test on that minor anyway now. But what I'm hoping to do is grab the Louis and get out, you know, recover again. These games are not proving easy today whatsoever. So he's doing a good job of not using up scouts as well, which is quite surprising. The way I'm sort of moving stuff around, you would think he'd probably be doing a bit more. Alright, so we've got, yeah, I mean that's the major there, so I'm just going to sort of bring that Louis over and see. I mean, he may be sort of concerned about it. Yeah, that major's now going back there now, so alright, so that's tucking in down there now. So I wonder if we're just going to get a scout coming in on this. So I've got to chip away here a little bit. I've got to be careful. I mean, I lost track of that major once now. Wasted a captain on it, didn't I, or something? So let's see here what he's going to do. You know, as I say, I'm hoping that he's not going to do a great deal because I've got this cover in place. Okay, so yeah, so he's now just sort of doing that. Alright, so okay then, well, I mean, what I can do is just sort of tuck this captain back now, I guess, a little bit, and that's that major coming back in. So I may just sort of tuck that colonel down there. If he sort of gets restless and comes charging in, that'll be alright. Sort of nab that. And yeah, what I may do now is just start to charge up down here now, chip away. No, I mean that Louis advantage is still there, so I see. Alright, well he's, yeah. So alright, well what I may do is just start to get a fix on down here then, see what's happening. I mean, he may come over that way. And that was probably a major, wasn't it, I think. So alright, well what I can do is try and look to pin this captain, but I don't think that's necessarily going to work. I mean, he's sort of just come over. I got a feeling that was a major, wasn't it? So alright, let's see here what he's got. Alright, so that's a scout, so that's good. And I mean, if this doesn't attack, then what I'm assuming is that that's a bomb there. Yeah, and now he's got something there coming over. I mean, I guess I should test it, really. Ah, because I might get down the back line, you see. And now he's sort of come over there with that, so he sort of wanted to protect. Alright, well let me see. I mean, I think this is a major. Oh, it's a colonel, alright. So okay, well, I mean, let's see how far down here I can go. Ah, so we've got another one over there. So these scouts are coming back to my favour now. So this is handy. So we've got a colonel here, we've got a captain here, we've got a major here. This is something coming down there. I mean, I wonder how much damage I can do down here. I might just bring that up. Let me see here. Oh, okay, so there's our first bomb then. Well, I mean, if he's bluffing here, he's up a captain on me, so I don't want to sort of be unnecessary risks there. We've got a captain and a colonel. So, alright, so a colonel here, in which case, I mean, I guess it's likely to be something big down there, isn't it, you know? So alright, well I mean that bluff now has probably served its purpose. I mean, I could potentially sort of come in and test on it, or test here. So, okay, I need to be cautious that I don't forget. I've got a colonel here, captain here, got a major here, just going back now. So, how is his protection going to be set up here? He's, you know, he's got his marshal and stuff there. And what am I up on him? I'm still up on a Louis. So, well, let me get the Louis from here out. But we do know that that's a captain. That's a captain, that's a colonel. So, well, I mean, I've got to, yeah, have to sort of get, I mean, you know, he's obviously going to be looking to come in as scout to see, you know, my big guns coming in. So I can't, that is the major down there. I can't, risk going into gung-ho. Let me see. That is definitely the major there. So, I mean, if he's got a lotto down there, that would be pretty shocking, to be honest. And this come over, probably a major. Alright, so that, yeah, that there I'm wondering about. I mean, potentially here a colonel or a general. Okay, so that's another one of his scouts biting the dust. That's what I was hoping to do, is to sort of just you know, get him to use up his scouts a bit. Let's see what sort of power he's coming in with down here now. Wow, okay, so that's his marshal there. Wow, okay, well, I mean, now I guess at least I can sort of mobilise my general more effectively. I mean, is that potentially the general there? Because I mean, he's got a major there. So, well, I do need to sort of get this general way out of the way now. And even this sort of colonel now. My spy is not in the right spot for me. I mean, he's going to sort of look to go down there, isn't he? So, well, I'm going to have to mobilise my colonel down here and hope that he can get away. My general as well. I mean, I have to hope that his general's not round that side. Potentially that side, because yeah, because he had a sort of trap set up down here. Mind you, he had a colonel there, didn't he? So I mean, it could be these generals that way. And he has got scouts still. So, and what I've got to do is to try and alright, well, I mean, I guess, yeah, the other thing I can do is maybe sort of get this general round there now, at least out of the way. And hope, you know, that I can, I mean, he's going to come in probably with a scout down there now to test on that, you know. Or a miner. I guess I've got to try and at least sort of tempt him somehow. I mean, the fact he had a major there, that could be a general there. And I've got to somehow get my spy in a position where I can sort of make use of her. I mean, it's a bit of a tricky one to decide what to actually do here. Alright, so that's coming in there. So I mean, yeah, I guess I've got to sort of go that way and see if I can come round. Well, he probably knows this is a Louis down here. And that's sort of getting out of there now. I need to find his general as quick as possible. Let me see what's the best way here. Guess I've got to mobilise my marshal as well at some point. Alright, well, what's the situation? He is upper captain on me. This is a tricky one now. I've got to be careful about how I go about this. So, alright, well, I mean, I can't realistically do that. Perhaps move my colonel now. Yeah, because I mean, yeah. He knows that that's could potentially be coming in down there. But this one, you see, I'm wondering whether that is really the general or not. I'll sort of try and move. See what I can achieve. It's a shame he's now, yeah. I mean, I guess, yeah, at least now what I can do is just go charging up there with this. One way or the other. I mean, he's looking to do that, but I think I got him on the 2 square rule there. I've just got to hope he comes down so I can sneak by. It's just a case of knowing really what I need to be doing. I mean, obviously I want to get the general away from that marshal, but I don't, you know, I like to sort of do stuff if I can with it. Once he knows now what this, I mean, he does know that that is Louis, I'm pretty sure of it. But it's difficult to know what's the best way really around this. I mean, this is the sort of thing I need to this is the breakthrough that I need, you know, to sort of take me up levels, is these situations where I've got the information. Okay, so now then, this is what I want to do. I want to go round this way and try and sort of cause damage. I mean, the fact that 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 one there is sitting pretty, I'm concerned that it's the general, but I mean, he could be concerned, but it's not actually that general. Is, if it is the general, it's not sort of covered by anything. You know, sort of such as a spy and stuff. So okay, well, it hasn't actually done anything there. So I mean, let's see. I mean, there's the worry here, you know, that I sort of get pinned in eventually. But I mean, you know, if I can cause some sort of damage down there, I mean, what I may do is sort of get a fix on. I mean, I may as well make use of some of this stuff down here. Get a fix on what that is. And I mean, look, he's got one scout left, so I turned the tide on him there. So, alright, well, he's now... Let's just check what this is. See if he's going to take it or not. And if it's the general, then, you know, he would have been looking to sort of do stuff. So let's see, it may be something. It is the general. Wow, okay, so, well, and yeah, what that means is then I've got to sort of do this now, and I've got to... I mean, is he gonna... I mean, he could look to sort of pin, couldn't he? So... at least, yeah, I mean, let's see what he's going to do. I mean, if he's going to move out, then at least we know. Yeah, alright. So then, now at least I can sort of come again now. I mean, I got my... I mean, what are the scores on things? He's up a captain on me, though. So, alright, well, that was that major, I believe. So I don't know if I can get that. I don't think it was... Oh, it was a colonel. Oh, wow. Alright, so I've got to be very, very careful here now, because I'm sort of going to lose track on numbers. Alright, so... You know, I'm up on him and sergeants and stuff. So, well, I mean, that there... Potentially, I mean, I've got to come in now with my colonel, haven't I, really, and try and sort of do stuff. If that's his other colonel there... I mean, is he going to sort of look to come in with his marshal down there? I doubt it. That's a risk. Because, I mean, this could be the spy that I've moved in, you know. I mean, he has got one more scout as well. But, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the colonel over there then, you see. Alright, so that's moved out. So... I can't remember if I... Yeah, that has moved definitely there, because I know a captain got tucked back in there, or a major, so I can come in here, and I've got a feeling, yeah, that's going to be the colonel there. So we can take this one. That's a captain. Get that out. And I can't remember if these ones are moved. This hasn't moved. This hasn't moved. So yeah, now I need to make a break for it round that way again. Just sort of keep leading him a merry dance with this colonel and see what I can pick up in the process. I need to start bluffing with a spy as well, because alright, so now did that one move? I wonder. I can't remember. Got a feeling it did. So, alright, well, I mean, the other colonel I'm pretty sure is over there. So if I start pressing up here now with this major, at least I can sort of try and achieve something there. I mean, if it's the colonel here, then, well... I mean, that could be a major. So I've got to start to sort of at least try and salvage stuff if I can. Alright, so because I mean, once he finds out where my marshal is, then you know, that's when his kernel is going to come into play. Right, he has got another scout, so I just want to be careful of that now. But I'm pretty certain that that's the kernel there. So I'm just going to sort of go this way. With this one. Press up here. What I may do is start to look to block this here. Okay, yeah, so alright, well that's one of his majors there. Now I wonder actually if we got another one there, when that could be the other one there. I see. Well, I guess I've got to go for it really, because otherwise we're going to take my captain and then sort of attack up there. What's the situation? Okay, well we're even on captain, so I don't need to panic just yet. Let me sort of block him off down there. That could be a captain or lower. I mean, I guess he's sort of potentially looking to see what that is anyway. But what I may do is try and sort of get a miner in here now. Let's see if I can sort of do him on the... Okay, so he knows about that 2 square rule by the look of it there. Okay. So, alright, well, I mean, my other major is a bit pinned, so... what I would like to do is to try and maybe come back round. Well, yeah, I mean, that's what I'm going to have to do, is to sort of come back round for the time being and lead him again a bit of a merry dance. Come in on this now, I guess. I mean, that could be another, that could be the other major there. I guess I've got to get a fix on that. Because if that's not a major... oh, okay, so that's his last scout there. Alright, well that's alright then. So what I may do is get a fix on, see if that's a bomb. I mean, I've got a feeling that is bombs there. Here. And as I say, I've got a feeling that his kernel's down there. Sorry if I've lost you in the chat on this one, guys, but this is a good little game coming through here against Gold Player. Making him sort of think a little bit here. So I've got to be careful though. I mean, that's the marshal there. Alright, so I want to get this miner sort of to safety a little bit. And try, you know. I mean, is that realistically gonna be the major down here? Let's press on this with this kernel. Try and sort of get this out here. If I can get it up and round. So he's going to look to pin on it, yeah. So I mean, I should have sort of thought about it a bit better, I guess. I mean, I guess I can try and sort of come up the other way. It's likely to be a sort of captain or something there, I guess. That's a shame. He's not letting me sort of get in there. I mean, if it's the other major, then at least we'll know, you know. But he's playing it cautious because he knows that if he starts moving other pieces, then okay. So well, I mean, we're closing on that one. He's going to sort of come in. Yeah, I mean, I should have moved that out first, really. I'm just going to have to lead him a merry dance with that one. Yeah, alright, well that's a captain down there, so okay, at least we know that. And I mean, that's probably another captain as well. So alright, well if I can just get that out now. Again, looks a sort of pressed here. I mean, I've got to try and get a miner out there. See if I can sort of just, I mean, if he's going to come down, yeah, alright, well that will give me a chance again to get something out there. But I don't want to, 1, 2, he's going to end up sort of doing it again, I guess. Oh, I mean, what I may do now, this time, if he comes down, is go the other way. And at least sort of then, I might be able to scoot across then. And if he wants to sort of go down there, he'll end up in a bit of a trap. So, alright, I mean, you know, that was a mistake last time. So, this time, I'm going to be cautious about what I'm doing here. So, yeah, alright, well, he's now sort of down there. He's got one of my miners. And I have got his scouts now though, so what I may start to do is get my spy in a better spot here, so that if he does want to come round, see what I may do is start to fake with my spy as a miner now. Alright, well he's sort of lottoing. Alright, well we know he's not bombed in down there now as well, so that's interesting. So let's see here. And what I may do is lotto with this sergeant. Well, we are equal on sergeant, so just going to start to bring this spy up now, so that if he starts to go round again with his marshal. But I mean, where's his other major? And I mean, that's, I would assume, the colonel. I wonder if he's sort of bombed in down there. And I mean, I need to get my other major out now. Sort of get on that. Try and get down there. Let's see what's going to happen here. I mean, if he comes in now, obviously now I've sort of moved my spy. We know that that's a captain. It's probably another captain down there. Or I can come in this way. Ah, so there's his kernel over that side. So okay then, so the major must be this one, I would imagine. So alright, well, what I need to do then is, I guess, potentially sort of come in to this one here, find out where the major is. I'm going to have to lotto with this one. Okay, so that's a minor. Right, so I mean, I think we got the major there. So, and that's the kernel. So let me sort of fake, I guess, here with this Louis. This is my Marshall. I mean, if that's the that's the major over there, then at least I've got sort of cover down there. He's looking to sort of, I mean, he might come in now, you see, with his Marshall down there. That's what I'm thinking. Let me just move my Marshall up here, I guess. Kernel down. Ah, lovely. So I've bluffed him there that my spy wasn't in the correct position, and I managed to get that Marshall at last. So alright, well now then, so that's the kernel. We can sort of happily come around here now with this kernel. He thinks my Marshall's that one, you see, I think. So I'm hoping that I can sort of bluff him here again. And I mean that, as I say, I'm assuming it to be the major there. So I mean, even if this is the major now, at least let me double check it. Alright, so it's a minor. Alright, well, I mean, now at least I can sort of get that. Is that his last minor? Oh, I see. So now he's sort of coming down that way. Alright, well, I've got to do him this way then, just to stop him and make out, you know, that I've got sort of my flag here. But that's a good sign. That is a really good sign that I've managed to get that Marshall bluff done, because I mean that was crucial. I had to sort of get that spy up there. Right, so that's going to be the major over there, isn't it, I guess? And then what I've got to do is now hope, yeah, I mean, you know, he's now sort of faced with the fact that if that is the Marshall, he's going to lose his major as well. And then, yeah, let's get this minor done. I mean, yeah, what I need to do is, yeah, then now get this major. Yeah, I need to get that out. I mean, now he does know that this is the major, so I mean, there's a potential for him to sort of come in here. So I just need to get this major back over this way, really. I mean, the two captains he's got, I need to sort of, you know, that's going to be over here somewhere. Oh, right, okay, so now, yeah, he's now looking to do that, isn't he? So I'm going to have to sacrifice one of these. Yeah, that's the major there. So, well, I mean, what I have to do is, I mean, let's see. I mean, if this is a minor here, Oh, actually, yeah, I did find the bomb there, didn't I? So I've got to go in this way here. That's the colonel, that's the major. I mean, he's got that captain now, but okay, so that's a minor. Alright, well, so wait, hold on a minute. So that's the major there. He has still got his spy in place, so I've got to be careful about that. Yeah, I mean, he's now coming in with that major, so I've got to sort of just be careful now. I mean, I've got to try and get round to pin, you know. I mean, I've got to convince him that my marshal's the other way, really. And if he's going to do an exchange, you see, this is the thing. I end up sort of a bit scuppered about what I'm going to do here. So, alright, well, I mean, bomb-wise, we haven't really established a great deal. But I can sort of look to sort of pin that major if he comes any further. I mean, I think he knows what's what, though. So it's not necessarily going to work. Yeah, he's looking to sort of come down there. So, alright, well, what I'll do is I'll use that to my advantage. If he starts to chase, then I will come back round and follow down there. So, well, what I can do is the two captains gonna be a slight issue. And I guess what I should do is realistically look to sort of maybe get this major up the middle now. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, if he's going to come down there, let me see here. What's the best bet? I mean, I guess. Yeah, I can. Well, I guess I've got to defend a bit with this major down here, and then yeah, look to come round now, because then at least what it will do is I can sort of pin it then. That's what I was hoping anyway. I mean, what I may have to do is go round the other way with this colonel and then sort of go push up here so that colonel can't get in. Tuck in here, I guess. But this is a tough one again, so not easy. But I've got to try and I've got to try and draw the net on him and find that spy as well. He's got these two captains, see, so yeah, I mean, I need to go around there and sort of get in here and try and sort of do something, because that is going to be my chance, you know, to try and stop him. And try and sort of tuck everything else away. I mean, actually what I may do is, just before I do that, get this major right over here, because his major's here, so I can stop anything coming in from the right that way with this major. Or at least sort of keep it down here somewhere. Yeah, let's get this major around that side, so that can deal with anything coming down there. I mean, he's got those captains, so I need to sort of get those. Pin anything else. I mean, potential for corner bombs there. Let's see what's going to happen here. If he's going to go back or forward, and if he goes down, then there's a potential for the pin on there. Yeah, no, that's fine. So what I want to do is just look to get other stuff in place, I guess. Now, yeah, I can sort of look to do this here. Get this major out of the way. If he wants to come down there, that's fine. And that's only going to be a captain anyway. So I can tuck him in behind. Get him in there, just sort of keep him safe. At least salvage that then, you know. And if it's a captain, then, you know, what's he going to do? I mean, is he going to remember or not, you know? Okay, so but I've got to take this then. Oh, right, well, that's a minor, so that's even better. Is that his last minor? It is. Oh, that's perfect then, isn't it? You know. So, all right, well, he's now sort of coming down there, but I mean, I should be able to sort of lead him enough of a dance there to stop him. And now we got this major. And then, you know, the first thing I'm going to do is get this captain round that side, try and salvage it. But he's now not got the miners he needs, so this will be a huge relief. So now, yeah, the first thing I want to do is get this captain round there, round the side of there. I mean, he's probably going to look to come down there anyway and get that Louis. I mean, if he does do that, then at least that will potentially sort of pin him there. Now, he's got the two captains, so I don't want to sort of be wasteful of that. And you know, now, I mean, I've got a feeling that's the captain, that's the captain. I mean, I've got to hope he doesn't lotto, obviously, and wipe out my miners now. So that's the concern here, I guess, you know. Because then, you know, that would be a shame if he's got a corner bomb. I mean, I guess what I've got to do is I've got to try and get one miner into there just to get that open. Oh, I guess actually, yeah, I mean, he could be sort of bombed in. Alright, well, he's now looking to sort of get cornered, and if I can corner that in there, then at least I've got a chance to salvage this other miner down there. Alright, well, he can still be bombed in down there by the look of it, you know. Alright, well, this colonel's now coming a cropper here. I mean, Is he sort of saying that this is the spy that he's got coming in? What's he going to do here? Is he going to go down or go across again? I mean, I'm hoping, yeah, he's going to go across. So let me see here. If I just sort of go on this, oh, well, I mean, I suppose he would have took me across there, wouldn't he? If that was the spy. So, alright, well, so now, yeah, I mean, that's a captain, so let me go round there. We've got that pin now, so that's good, and I've got one miner down there safe now. So, okay, so let's think now. So I just need to corner these now, and sort of protect against that spy coming in. Let's see. I mean, I can now potentially sort of just come this way now. Just block it that way. I mean, if he comes down there threatening on that, I'm going to go for it with my scout, because you know, that would be the only reason he's coming down there. So let's see. I mean, what he's going to do here is potentially sort of let me pin this stuff here. So yeah, let me just do that, get that safely in place, come down here. We're going to get him well and truly pinned in. I mean, I think if he's sort of got any sense here, then or any sort of idea what's happened to him here. Ah, brilliant. Well, that's his colonel out of the way. So I mean, yeah, you know, he had to sort of go for it there, I think, didn't he? You know, I wonder if this is a spy. No, it's a captain. Wow. Well, I didn't think that was going to happen, to be honest. All right, so let's go and try and sort of block him in here. Then he's going to go one way or the other, and I can sort of pin him. But I've done a decent enough job here now. I mean, if this is, all right, he may be sort of coming in with a spy. Oh, I see. Well, he hasn't got any miners there, so whatever that is down there. But I think we've got him in a lot of trouble here, guys, and thank goodness me that the one, yeah, okay, so well, what he's done here as well now is he's sort of left that one pinned now. So he hasn't got any miners to sort of do anything anyway, so he's just going to go for it. Is he with his captain? Yeah. All right, well, I mean, I think now we're going to see him surrender, surely, because I've got the lanes blocked on him as well here. All right, well, he's still giving it a fight, isn't he? So, I mean, the fact that he didn't have any miners wasn't going to do him any good anyway. But he's not giving up without a fight, is he here? I mean, we're looking at where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bombs, I guess. But that is amazing that I managed to get a win. The one win that I've got, he's screaming now. Hi, Dobby. Hiya. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's great to see you. Yeah, he is screaming, isn't he? That's his name, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, took a minute for that, a second for that to sink in. But yeah, great win. I've had terrible losses today, Dobby. It's great to see you, by the way. Thanks for joining today. Wondered where you got to. I saw your comment the other day on one of the videos, so it was good to know you're still alive and kicking. I hope you're enjoying, you know, continuation of Stratego with Bob. I'm still sort of alive and kicking myself, trying to do okay, trying to learn. You really helped me, Dobby, with a few things, you know, when I sort of went back and remembered, and I sort of made sure now that I try and make some notes and remember what's going on, you know, what mistakes I make and stuff. So thanks for some of your advice, Dobby, there. And there was definitely that sort of I don't know if you saw that video, but remember when you explained to me about that classic defense with a spy and stuff, and I had a chance to use that and I missed it, you know. And then so when I went back and reviewed it, I think we're going to get a buffer rundown here, aren't we, by the look of it. But yeah, you know, I once I realised about that, you know, it really sort of aggravated me a little bit, because I remembered you telling me about that. So yeah, thanks for that. It didn't do me much good, as I say, but I'm hoping in future it will do. Yeah, no, this is fantastic. I mean, I wonder how many points I'm going to get here, because I mean, I've lost. Oh, I lost so many though. I think it's going to take a lot to get back where I was. But wow. I mean, I think this is a gold captain here, wasn't it? Gold captain. So I mean, now I've gone down to gold major again, or gold captain myself. Yeah, I'm on gold captain, I think, myself now. So yeah, they are screaming now, or they're in absolute frustration about what happened. Yeah, I wish I could have played like this, you know, earlier. I don't understand. Well, I was playing all right, but I just made too many mistakes. Frustrating. I got, you know, I just can't help but feel that those silver players, perhaps they were higher than their rank, especially that one that was 19 wins on the trot. You know, you could end up sort of be playing against people that are actually better than the sort of rank it says, you know, sort of maybe the new accounts and stuff, you know, or duplicate accounts. In a way, I managed to sort of do this one, although you see what happened here, and what those games that I've lost, I haven't done any bluffing in that. I haven't been able to bluff in those, or I haven't taken the opportunity to bluff, whereas in this one I sort of did. I moved that spy up at a key moment, got that in there because I knew that needed to be up here. So I really wish this guy would just quit, because I really need the toilet. So we're definitely having a break after this one, guys, but we've got 50 seconds to wait and I'm absolutely busting. So if I look like I'm fidgeting and stuff, there's a very good reason why. So but thanks for joining us anyway here. Oh, what's happening here? What you got on the live feed? Yeah, so let's see. I mean, this must be the flag he's got here, isn't it? You know. Wow, so come on, I need to go, I can't believe this has sort of crept up on me so much here. Perhaps I sort of didn't realise I was holding it in too much. Sorry guys, it's a bit too much information for you, I guess. But yeah, I am literally bouncing here. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I just want to sort of see what we're going to get for this, and then I'm literally going to quit this stream straight away and see you in another half hour or so. Alright guys, I need to get back in the winning ways here. I mean, if I can get another couple of gold players, I wonder what happens actually is if I play gold players and they see my ratio, they might underestimate me, and then consequently, you know, oh come on now, I don't need to hold up on my victory sign. Let's see, please. Here we go. Come on then, come on, quickly. What points have I got? 50. Eh? Oh, not this anomaly again. It's telling me minus 15, 424. I think that's what I was on, wasn't it? Oh, that's ridiculous. After all of that, 424. I mean, I'm pretty sure that was what I was on. I'm going to have to put in a complaint about that, surely. That's not fair. What do you think about that, guys? But I've got to go, alright, so I'm glad I've got that on film anyway, because I think that's pretty outrageous. Dobby, if you've ever had that happen, or have you ever had that happen, what's the best course of action for that? Alright, I'll see you in about half hour, guys, alright? See ya. Bye.